Okay, good morning. Welcome to
AwesomeMath155.
AwesomeMath155. So we're between chapters, and we're just our last chapter we were studying in our book was about angles.
Yep.
And I just happened yesterday to see Patrick O'Connor shared this amazing post by a mathematician named Richard Green, and he's talking about tiling an octagon with centrally symmetric pieces, which sounds kind of complicated, right?
Yeah.
But it turns out that we can understand a little bit of this together. And it's actually going to be pretty fun and a good review of angles. So he begins by saying it is easy to cut an equilateral triangle into 4 smaller equilateral triangles. Do you know how to do that?
Yep.
Okay, hey, let me zoom out and up, I guess, and you can show that you built that. So it is easy to divide an equilateral triangle up into 4 smaller equilateral triangles. Is that in the picture?
Almost.
Almost. Oop, I zoomed in too much.
There.
There we go. Okay, so how did you do it?
Well, I built a big equilateral triangle out of 2 long struts, and then I put an equilateral triangle in the middle.
Oh, interesting. Okay. How many other smaller equilateral triangles would it be possible to chop up an equilateral triangle into?
Well,
What other number other
you
than
could
4?
chop these into equilateral triangles.
Ooh.
So you could keep making smaller and smaller equilateral triangles.
Okay, so if you did, that's a very interesting idea. So if you did that again, if you did this chop up in each of the smaller equilateral triangles, how many small equilateral triangles would you have at the next step?
Well, you would have, there would be 16 of them.
Whoa.
And the next step there would be 64.
How come?
Well, because you're multiplying by 4 every time.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I didn't actually think you were going to look at it that way. There's another way that you could keep going with this step. Or, sorry, a different direction. That's a really cool direction that you just went. Multiplying by 4 every time. Do you see any other way you could divide up an equilateral triangle?
Well, you could make 3 more of this one and put them in the shape of this one, but larger, so you could keep adding triangles on the side and they keep getting bigger.
Ooh, you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay, I'll turn the camera off and you can build that, okay?
Okay.